You're welcome. Well, slightly fewer Americans applied for unemployment benefits last week. The latest Labor Department report shows new filings fell to 231,000 for the week of June 25th. That's 2,000 fewer than the previous week. So with us now is Kathryn Gill. She's a reporter covering careers and the workforce at the Wall Street Journal. All right, let's dig into the numbers. First-time jobless claims fell again last week. What is the significance of this figure?
Yes, so 231,000 initial claims this week. This is a number that's often discussed as a proxy for layoffs, which is, of course, the big word on everybody's mind right now. But so that's down a little bit from last week, still up a little bit from expectations, though. And we have seen this number trend up slightly from the historic norms, the historic lows that it hit earlier this year. However, continuing claims fell 3,000 to 1.33 million about. And so that's back down to pre-crisis levels. So there's reason to believe that permanent layoffs are still low, and that if people are being laid off, they're finding new jobs quickly.
So for the week ending June 18th, ongoing jobless claims also fell by about 3,000. What do you think accounts for the drop in both initial and continuing claims? I guess the question is, why are more Americans not receiving unemployment benefits?
Yeah, it's a good question. You know, there's still a lot of dynamic forces at play in the labor market right now. And like I said, there are suggestions that even though everyone's in sort of a defensive crouch about layoffs right now, which is, I think, a fair position to be in given the broader economy, people are not being laid off yet in huge numbers. If they are, they're finding those new jobs quickly. And in fact, there's some other things at play here. You know, there are still more than 11 million jobs open. And so while layoffs are a growing concern, I think particularly for salaried workers, among hourly workers, employers are still understaffed. They're still having trouble finding, and if they can find, hanging on to talent. And so there's a number of different competing tensions at play here.
You know, the U.S. labor market has been boasting strong numbers for months now, and you can sort of tell people the story of the economy based on the numbers, but based on how they feel, like that is kind of almost can override the numbers.
Yeah.
My husband's got, like, everyone's got their own little strategy. My husband looks at how much it costs to buy cereal. And he's like, cereal is up $1 and the boxes are getting shorter. The economy is off a cliff. But so I'm going to ask you, how healthy is this economy?
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, and certainly how workers feel and what's going on in Bureau of Labor Statistics data is often quite different. So, you know, I don't want to over or understate the positives here, because you're also looking at a situation where, you know, like you said, some of those prices that workers notice most are rising precipitously, and wage gains, which had been cranking away, are cooling a little bit, and they're certainly being outstripped by inflation. Another thing that's on a lot of people's minds is that many of these workers that companies desperately want to come, that they're willing to pay bonuses to stay for more than 90 days, which could be seen as a huge success for workers. Many of them can't afford to put a full tank of gas in their cars right now. You know, that's something we're still hearing from workers. They're filling their tanks a quarter of a tank at a time to get to those jobs. And those are all important things for employers to be considering and for workers as they assess the broader job market.
And Kathryn, let me ask you about this. The Energy Department reported earlier this week that renewable energy jobs increased last year as fossil fuel employment declined. That is fascinating. What employment trends are we seeing right now, just not in that industry, but across the U.S.?
You know, we're still seeing a lot of this movement among hourly workers. You know, that's where we're still seeing a lot of job changing, where we're still seeing a lot of open roles that companies are struggling to fill, particularly in places like manufacturing, retail. You know, you're seeing some of those, restaurant tables being kept empty because companies can't bring those workers in yet. Not having every cash register open. You know, you're still seeing those signs, and we're seeing companies lean into some of these tactics. That once they find people, they really try and hang on to them. The sort of watermark is if you can keep somebody for 90 days, then it looks like you can keep them for a year. And so I think there's, reason to be hesitant in thinking about immediate layoffs, because we're still seeing some of these issues with, leaner staffs than a lot of employers would like. They may not be ready to shed workers just yet, even as the economy cools, because they are still struggling with some of those issues that arose during the pandemic.
All right, Kathryn Gill from the Wall Street